Hey, my name's David. I'm the preparedness therapist. We're going to talk today about anxiety. Let me tell you an experience. Growing up in Montana, I had a good friend who would take me out canoeing all the time. We'd go sometimes on lakes and a lot of times on the river, the Bitterroot River in the Bitterroot Valley, western Montana. He took me out one time, and one of my first times, put me in the canoe and said, if you're coming up on the rapids, I want you to face the rapids directly and head right towards them. You're going to be a lot better off than if you get scared and try to avoid the rapids. You're going to hit those rocks that are underneath the water sideways. The river's going to push you and tip you right over. Guess what happened? That very thing happened. I learned a really important lesson that day from him, that when you have an obstacle in your path coming up, rather than try to avoid it like I did, you want to face it head on. So in trying to avoid that rock, those rocks and those rapids, I instead of going forward, I started heading towards the bank, thinking that I could make it, or hoping that I could make it to the bank, and I'd portage or carry my canoe around those rapids and put back in the river beyond the rapids. It didn't work out. The river was still carrying me forward. Life still carries you forward. You can't stop life from going on. And so you need to face your problems head on. As soon as I learned that, the next time, I had some bumps and bruises, right? You hit those rapids, but if you hit them straight on with the point of your canoe, you're going to bounce off, and you're going to be a little tipsy for a minute or two, for a few seconds, but then you're going to be able to regain control and face the next rapid. And frankly, once you start learning how to do that, it's kind of an adventure. It's kind of fun. So that's one of the things that I think is one of the most important principles as far as dealing with anxiety is face your problems head on, meet them head on. Don't try to avoid them. If you try to avoid them, they're going to be there, and oftentimes they'll overtake us. So face them head on, go right towards the rapids, and make it an adventure. Enjoy it.